Oh, yeah. Oh, without a doubt, I totally agree. Yes, honey. I'll be home in time for dinner. All right. All right. I'll see you then. She doesn't know I'm actually on a tropical island right now. Skadoosh! Joey Moss with Bad Boy MTG. We're going to break into Historic Arena. That's right. This is crazy. Exclusive to MTG Arena Jumpstart, Historic Horizons contains 782 legal in the Historic format new cards, including 31 entirely new cards unique to Arena. Guys, this is crazy. You know why this is crazy? Because we're going to get into some new mechanics as well. This is a big topic of debate, and people are saying that this may ruin Magic. This is going to kill Magic. I can't believe they're doing this, Joey Moss. This is terrible. They're making digital cards. And they're only going to put them on this game of theirs. Magic's dead. What are we going to do? Listen, guys. Anytime something new comes around, this kind of stuff happens. People flip out and lose their shit. Calm down. It's not that serious, okay? It's not going to affect regular cards. Play your cards all you want. Craziness, though. Craziness is they're reprinting reserve list cards digitally, which is nuts, in a sense. We're going to get to that in one moment. So, new mechanics. Let's kick it off, baby. Seek, Perpetually, and Conjure. Seek a random card from your library. No shuffle. 2 is Perpetually. Permanently modify a card. I like that a lot. 3 is Conjure. Create a card out of nowhere. Woo! That sounds really exhilarating. What are we talking here? Let's see some of the new cards going on, and then I'm going to talk a little bit more in depth about everything. And if this is good, is it bad? I'm not going to be one of those YouTubers who just plays the fence so you guys light up the comments. I'm going to give you my honest opinion, and I think that's kind of scarce in the community. So let's do this. We have ourselves Subversive Acolyte. It's a 2-drop. Creature, human, for deuce, pay 2 life, choose 1, activate only once. Subversive Acolyte becomes a human cleric. It gets +1/+2 and gains lifelink. For Subversive Acolyte becomes a Phyrexian. It gets +3/+3 and gains trample. What? I guess because of the Phyrexian part, it's allowed to have trample. You don't really see trample a whole lot in black in comparison to other colors. You know, you do see it every now and then, though. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, sacrifice that many permanents. Now, whoa. Subversive Acolyte becomes Phyrexian. It gets +3/+3 and gains trample. Whenever this creature is dealt damage, you have to sacrifice that many permanents. Wow. Wow. Maybe in a sack build, yeah. But outside of that, no. Am I reading that right? This creature is dealt damage, sacrifice that many permanents. I'm making sure it's not the opponent. Creature is dealt damage, sacrifice. Okay. Whenever this creature is dealt, you have to sacrifice that many permanents. So in a sack build, abso-frickin-lutely, this would be sweet, man. Very interesting. Plus, it can become a human cleric. That's pretty cool, too. All right, thoughts on this card? What do you guys? You like it? Is it going to make some crazy waves in Historic? 700+ cards are coming in. That's nutty, man. And 31 are unique. This is nuts. Stormfront Pegasus. It's a 2/1. Very vanilla flyer. Cool. Moving forward. I'm just pausing for the art. And we're done. Then we have Return to the Ranks. This is a reprint. It's got the Convoke on it. Return X target creature cards with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. There you go. Very, very powerful card. It's been getting a lot of prints, you know. It already exists, though. Welcome to Historic. Probably within a couple weeks we'll have this. Within a month we'll have this. Something like that. It's coming soon, though. Then we have Ponder. Good old Ponder. Let me get this straight. Wizards suspends Brainstorm. Wizards brings in Ponder. Okay. Ponder's a very strong card. It's a sorcery, though, not an instant. So I guess this is to replace Brainstorm, is what they're thinking here with this. And it makes sense because it's sorcery speed, you know. It's not an instant Brainstorm, which is busted. I don't know why they thought they could bring something from Legacy and throw it up in the mix of Historic and say, that's going to be cool. You know, like, okay, probably not, dude. All right. So Ponder is going to replace Brainstorm in a nutshell. There you go. It's just really to slow down some of those freaking crazy is-it decks that are going on. I mean, what was it, 24%? 31? Was it 31%? It was a high percentage, was the percentage of the meta running is-it drakes or dragons or something like that. It was just ridiculous. It's like, okay, guys, tone it down a notch. So, Ponder, welcome. You are replacing Brainstorm. Then we have Gabrielle's Withering, which is a 1-drop in black. Target creature perpetually gets -1, -2. Oh, hot dog. So perpetually. That means you are permanently changed, my friend. You permanently have a -1, -2 counter on you. That's pretty cool. Couldn't they just say you get a -1, -2 counter? No. Because counters don't destroy indestructible. Okay. So now you have perpetually. We'll see ya. Okay. That'd be weird. It's a -1, -2 counter. I don't know. Stuff goes on. Moving along. Ranger, Captain of Eos, brilliant card. Sees a heck ton of play wherever it's legal. When Ranger of Eos enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a creature card with converted mana cost 1 or less. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle. Sacrifice Ranger, Captain of Eos. Your opponents can't cast non-creature spells this turn. 3/3. I knew it was a matter of time before they threw this card up on Arena. It's a very strong card, but man, it really will see a heck ton of play and some fun little builds on there. Some very annoying builds, I'm sure. This card, watch out. Painful stuff. Now we have Gabrielle. This guy is completely different, okay? He's a 4-dropper. Legendary Planeswalker, Gabrielle. For +1 until your next turn. I like that they made Gabrielle. What do we only see? Only the Gabrielle from War of the Spark, which is an uncommon, right? Is that the first time we saw Gabrielle in Planeswalker form, maybe? Don't quote me on that. +1 until your next turn. Whenever an opponent attacks you and or Planeswalkers you control, they discard a card. If they can't, they sacrifice an attacking creature. Pretty cool. Its -2 is really interesting. We're going to break it down for you. -2, accept one of Gabrielle's offers, then accept one of Gabrielle's conditions. Oh my god. -3, target creature perpetually gets -3/-3. I like that though, man. I like that. Kill that indestructible crap. So what do we have here? What does this all mean? Gabrielle, what are you talking about? Well, this is what Gabrielle's talking about. So for the Soul Broker offer, you would get 3 of these at random. You couldn't some of this stuff, the reason they made it the way they did, and it has to be digitally, is because there's so much more involved, and it's easier to do where it's not paper, where it's digital. A computer can be like, bam, here you go. That's the reason why we're seeing this, which I think is really cool for the game. It's adding a different dynamic to Magic the Gathering. This is completely new to Magic, man. Now look at this. It's like you basically pop up with a scroll. Oosh! And now you're looking at this scroll like, well, there's 3 things at random. Boom. All right. Boom. 3 on top and 3 on bottom at random. That's how it goes. You got to pick one. So you get to draw 3 cards, conjure a Manor. Maynard, I love you, bro. Chino and Maynard, passenger. Anybody out there? All right. Conjure a Manor Guardian card into your hand. So you would just create one of those puppies up. Pretty legit, man. Return 2 random creature cards from your graveyard to your hand. They perpetually gain +1/+1. So weird. It's not considered a counter, though. But I guess that makes sense because, some things don't fit into certain color schemes, maybe. Stuff like that. But they found a way around that, maybe, with the whole perpetually kind of idea. I like it. I like the word perpetually. There are perpetual motion machines out there, but those people go bye-byes quick when they create them. Okay, moving along. Return a random creature card with the highest mana value from among cards in your graveyard to the battlefield. Next, you get an emblem with creatures you control. Get the +2/+0. That's wow. You get an emblem, bro. You're pretty boss sounding, man. I'd like to get a random one of those. So, man, wow, that'd be nuts. Also, you get an emblem with spells you cast cost, what was that, OB? Less to cast? What is that? What's OB? I know a black, obviously. Is it 1 black less to cast? Probably. Yeah, 1 black less to cast. You get an emblem with Gabrielle Planeswalkers you control. Have +2. Draw a card. That's interesting. Then we have the bad stuff. So you do this kind of crap, right? You get these huge perks, right? But then Gabrielle's like, you signed this contract Unfortunately, you didn't read the very fine text on the bottom. So then you go over here, you lose 6 life. Oh, remember, one at random from 3. Exile 2 cards from your hand. If fewer than 2 cards were exiled this way, each opponent draws cards equal to the difference. I don't know why. I can't stand the whole difference thing. Anyone else? I mean, that's just me. Whatever. The other one, sacrifice 2 permanents. Ooh, Gabrielle, you are sexy, my friend, but you come with a price. Each creature you don't control perpetually gains +1/+1. Oh, that would suck. Just imagine you do this contract, you give all your opponent's creatures +1/+1. Next turn you just die. You get an emblem with creatures you control get -1/-0. You get an emblem with spells you cast cost 1 black more to cast. Oh my god, that would suck. You get an emblem with whenever you draw a card, exile the top 2 cards of your library. The last one, you get an emblem with at the beginning of your upkeep. You lose 1 life for each creature you control. That would be a terrible emblem to get. Like, yeah, I'm basically creature-based, you know. Oh, look, I'm dead. That's game. You know, we'll see you later. Very interesting. Gabrielle, I think, is a very cool card. I got to hear your guys' thoughts. Light up the comments with this. What are you thinking with Gabrielle? Do you like this new stuff? My personal opinion, I think it's cool, man. And I welcome it to the game. It's not affecting paper whatsoever, other than you might lose some paper players and they're going to go digital, but that's really Wizards' entire goal here is to do that because it will save a lot of money on all their expenses. Okay, so moving forward, what else we got? I hope that never happens, by the way. Main where it's complete digital. That's terrible. Someone tweeted something. I don't go on Twitter because it's just too for me, you know. That's my own opinion. I just think there's too much drama on Twitter, you know. By the way, Instagram, follow me. We're about to get to 10,000. Link in the description of the video. Once we get 10,000, 3 of you are going to battle it out. I'm going to pick a box, probably like $100 to $200 box, crack it open. 3 of you go to war. 1 person's taking everything, baby, for the glory. It'll appear on Instagram and it will appear on YouTube as well. Instagram, I'm doing videos there as well now, so you guys know. A lot of content. Definitely hit up the link in the description. Manor Guardian. When Manor Guardian dies, each player seeks a non-land card with mana value 2 or less. A non-land card with mana value 2 or less. So it can't be, for instance, like a tropical island. But we're going to get to that in 1 second. I think this is a cool card, but this card seems like it can... I think it's pretty powerful, man. This is deadly. But if you're running it in your deck, you know your deck's designed to do this, you know. Maybe your opponent doesn't really have anything too spectacular in that 2-drop slot, you know, or less. Possibility, but you got something that maybe you combo off with or something, you know. This is a pretty cool card. We're going to see how much it does, man. I like it. Very powerful and common. This is real. Well, kind of. In the digital world, it's real. This is Tropical Island. Dual lands have arrived in Magic the Gathering Arena. That is insanity. Now, I will tell you this. It's probably going to be something you would have to conjure, okay? Or something along those, or not seek, but conjure. I'm not sure how it's all going to work. I don't think Wizards is just going to be like, okay, let's just throw Tropical Island in the mix, you know, like you know, along with some other plateau and throw it up in there, you know, okay, cool. I don't think they're going to do that. What I do think, though, is, yeah, it's going to go with the conjure thing, you know, where you're just going to, you know, basically create a token copy of Tropical Island or something like that. I don't know how it's going to work. Maybe it's going to be on like a 0 artifact spell or a 1, or I don't know what it would be, you know, something like that. I don't know. We're going to find out more details. But Tropical Island, that's nuts. I actually have a Tropical Island. Don't know exactly where it's at right now, but it's somewhere. Moving along, that's pretty neat, man. That is really neat. Then we have ourselves a Plague Crafter's Familiar. Deuce drop, Death Touch. When Plague Crafter's Familiar enters the battlefield, choose a creature card in your hand. It perpetually gains Death Touch. That's cool. See, like right there, it's kind of weird and difficult to keep track of that, you know, a little bit. If you were playing paper, I mean, not really. You just write it down, like, well, that's Death Touch. But that's neat. You know, you haven't played the card yet, but it gains Death Touch when it hits the field. Cool. It's like they tried it out with the token. You know, when Ikoria dropped, then they do that. I think it first appeared in Ikoria, where you get a token with, you know, or you get a token that you could put onto a creature that has Death Touch, something like that, or like it gains Death Touch, and you can move these tokens, or not tokens, these counters. You can put a counter that is Death Touch. Now you're perpetually giving it Death Touch, so that counter cannot be removed. I like it a lot. Pretty neat, man. This is a cool card, and I can't wait to see what else they come up with. Then we have Lumbering Light Shield. It's a deuce drop. Illusion, when Lumbering Light Shield enters the battlefield, target opponent reveals a non-land card at random from their hand. It perpetually gains. This spell costs 1 more to cast. White, you control freak you. I do like that, man. It's on a 1/4. It just looks like it's a common. Might be uncommon. It's kind of hard to make that out. Those chains really don't. It looks like it could be silver. It could be uncommon. No, it's a common, right? It's a common. 100 confirmed, guys. It's been confirmed. So that brings us back just to the mechanics. What do you think of Seek? What do you think of Perpetually? What do you think of Conjure? What do you think about this being exclusive to Arena? If you don't play the game, Arena, is this something that makes you kind of want to go to Arena? Maybe it sounds like something interesting to you. I'd love to hear about it, because I think it matters what people think about what the heck's going to happen here, But this, it's a tidal wave, and it's coming our way, baby. Nothing anyone can do about it. So let me hear you complain about it in the comments. I like hearing that too. Good, bad. Tell me you disagree with me. Tell me my hat's stupid. Tell me why do I wear sleeves when I ain't got no muscles. I really don't, though. I really don't. I always want to hear from you guys. Appreciate you tuning in. Also, check out the links in the description. I noticed quite a few of you have been doing it for me, and that's awesome, man. If you're already purchasing from TCG Player, hit them up, man. I got affiliate link in the description. If you're on like your PC, you'll see like an image of Magic the Gathering right under my video on the left. Below that, it should say more. Just hit more. Boom, pops up. There's all my links. Hit up Instagram. Get on there so one of you can possibly be battling it out here. I think that's fun. That's awesome. And it's all me this time, baby. Once I hit 10,000, I'm close to it. So, yeah, hit up the follows, man, and check out the link in the description. Also, Patreon. We're still working on the Exodus box. The Exodus box. I think we're at, oh, my God, 21 people have filled up that slot already. That means 21 packs are already gone off the table. Only 15 left. I mean, that's like a part of history. You want to be a part of history? Join the Patreon. You can do it for as little as $2, and then you got to get some packs. And it's all on Patreon how to go about it. But really, really freaking neat when we crack, not if, it's when, it's almost there, when we crack an Exodus booster box. After we do that, you can get off Patreon. I don't give a crap. I appreciate your support, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Joey Moss, Bad Boy MTG, get this skadoosh bag out of here. Let me hear your thoughts on this. Are you up in arms? I want to know. Skadoosh. Straight posture, Joey.
You're a loser.
I heard that, Mom.